Today was a packing party for the Cradle to Kindergarten program. Mentor High School students in the Spanish classes created an on-the-go literacy activity to add to our welcome basket for the program. The program benefits future students in Painesville City Schools, and the welcome basket is a big part of the program to entice the families to sign up and continue for the next 5 years.
What's getting put into the baskets are a couple of children's books, I think some little bath toys that they can play with to interact while they're reading, and it's meant to just bring the parent and the child together so then they could focus on reading together and learn more about both Spanish and English.
It all started with an idea of trying to make an impact with kindergarten readiness and early literacy. The United Way had an interested donor who was wanting to come and bring resources into Painesville City Schools, but we wanted to collaborate together to create the early literacy program called Cradle to Kindergarten, to not only supply the families with books, but to also give them the tools and mentoring necessary so that they could know how to use the books at home and do literacy activities on the go.
Today was the beginning of collaboration between communities once again. You know, one community reached out to me in my class.
So Mentor High School has done a few different PBL projects with Miss Magrans in the Spanish department. She really wants to provide her students with authentic opportunities to make an impact in their own community with people who live just next door. So when the Cradle to Kindergarten program came about, I thought, how can we involve the Mentor High School students to give them practice with their Spanish skills, but also make a real difference in the community? So I asked Juanita if she would be interested in having her students create the on-the-go literacy activities, which kind of evolved into like a key ring project, so that families could easily slip it in like their diaper bag or just have it in a basket at home and pull it out and have some activities that they can easily implement no matter where they are.
So then my students, some of them did like Spanglish books. They had Spanish and English in between the words, and then they gave an appendix of, this is what these words mean. Other students did it, where they translated each section. Other students did theirs where they had the Spanish on one side of the story, and then the other side of the story was English. So it's to integrate the languages.
Like I know my group, we worked on a barnyard story and it dealt with numbers, letters, colors, and then enunciation and how to say the different syllables and consonants together, just to give them a basic rudimentary information for when they go into kindergarten.
I really enjoy working with the high schoolers because they have positive attitude and really they're innovative about the things that they come up with. We kind of give them the project and they take it and run with it and really make it their own.
I think that this project is important because it brought together, I think, our Spanish class into a similar united cause. And this is just something so simple as coming up with a story. And I think it can show our creativity, some basic Spanish skills, and I think it just kind of accumulated all of those things and made it into one cohesive project.